Good afternoon. This is the Little Painted Desert in Navajo County, and I'm going to break here to talk an anime.
Ghost Town.
Ghost Hound is a supernatural mystery anime from 2007 that starts off genuinely creepy and mysterious, but ultimately disappoints and frustrates. The story takes place in a small rural Japanese town where 4 children are each dealing with some trauma from their past and dysfunctional families in their present. Taro's family runs a small sake brewery. 11 years ago, he and his older sister were kidnapped. Their apparent kidnapper was killed collecting the ransom, and before the kids were rescued, his sister was dead. Now, 11 years later, he's still haunted by memories of that time, and by what he can't remember, her dying words. Taro's mother isn't doing much better, spending hours in front of her dead daughter's photograph. Taro's just been assigned a new therapist, Dr. Harada, who's supposed to help with Taro's nightmares. Dr. Harada has some unusual techniques he wants to try on the boy. Makoto is a quiet and reclusive and angry young lad. His father committed suicide right after Taro's kidnapping, and Makoto was always suspected it's because his dad had something to do with the crime. Worse, his own mother then abandoned him, leaving him in the care of his paternal grandmother, who's a priestess for a small but very creepy local religious cult, and she dresses the part. Masayuki is a smiling, extroverted transfer student, a bit too eager to make new friends at his new school. There's a hidden secret to his past as well, some bullying at his old school that led to one student's fall from the roof. That's left Masayuki with a fear of heights. His father is a workaholic, managing the new biotech research company in town, and his mother is detached from reality, spending most of her time immersed in video games. None of these 3 kids have entirely normal backgrounds, but the strangest thing going on is that Taro's dreams involve what he thinks of as out-of-body experiences, or perhaps they're just hallucinations. But Taro started drifting off uncontrollably into that state, as if he's narcoleptic. That's little Miyako, who appeared to see Taro's spirit-traveling other self. She's only 11 years old. She lives with her divorced father at the local mountain shrine, where Dad is a Shinto priest. It's not the first time that the young little girl has seen something from the hidden realm, and Miyako has her own identity crisis, a belief that sometimes spirits take over and possess her body. Shortly after the gregarious Masayuki befriends Taro and Makoto, he goads the 2 other boys into taking a night trip into the old abandoned hospital outside of town. It's long been rumored to be haunted, a place where local teens go on a dare or to test their courage. It's also the place where the kidnappers kept Taro kidnapped all those years ago, and where his sister died. After a scary encounter there, the other 2 boys begin to experience the same out-of-body travel as Taro. They find it both terrifying and exhilarating at the same time. But is any of this real? Is what they see in this other world true? And if it is it the present, the past, or the future? Ghost Town slowly expands its cast. It mixes the mystery of Taro's kidnapping 11 years ago with the tragic events from his 2 friends' pasts, and then throws in Taro's family's struggling sake brewery, Makoto's creepy family cult, and Masayuki's dad's secretive biotech company. It adds a few more suspicious visitors from outside of town. It views all that through an ambiguous layer of seemingly supernatural events. This soul traveling let the boys see things which may or may not be true, and sometimes they might wish they hadn't actually seen. Ghost Town creates a very eerie and suspenseful mood early on, one that leaves the viewer wanting to understand the truth, in the real world and in the metaphysical. Its unusual audio design goes for spooky sounds rather than music, and it really adds to the mysterious effect. Ghost Hound is based on an old manga by Masamune Shirow, whose Ghost in the Shell and Appleseed manga already made successful anime. It's directed by Ryutaro Nakamura and written by Chiaki Kaneka. Those two previously teamed up together on Serial Experiment Lane, a mysterious story of identity in the computer age. As with Lane, they've created a mystery out of a lot of ordinary events mixed with a bit of the extraordinary. Also, as they did with Lane, they throw in a lot of scientific theories around, combining them in odd ways with some mumbo-jumbo to offer some explanations for their supernatural flights of fancy. Dr. Harada will give Taro many small lectures on brain physiology and psychology, discourses on memory and altered states, and Miyako's priest father will toss in some Shinto history of his own. The show suggests that there may be explanations for events besides ghosts. In contrast to the eerie storytelling, the artwork is relatively straightforward. Contemporary designs from Production IG with the studio's usual dedication to clean and fluid animation. Ghost Hound sets up many involving mysteries that are legitimately creepy. Rather than having monsters pop out from nowhere, the anime builds suspense and tension the old-fashioned way, like a good ghost story. So, it's more than a little disappointing when it all collapses so badly at the end. The last few episodes seem to shift focus and mood entirely. It drops much of the ambiguity and moves away from the supernatural suspense to a rather straightforward physical adventure that leads to a short, action-oriented rescue for a climax.
You didn't use father.
And then the skies, which had been darkened by a coming typhoon, miraculously clear to blue, and everyone gathers happy and smiling, and all past grievances are seemingly forgotten or forgiven. And I was left thinking, what? That's it? Are they all going to hold hands and sing Kumbaya now? So many problems and plot threads seemingly just discarded. It's not as if it left things intentionally ambiguous like Lane did. It just didn't seem to care about those things anymore. It's really frustrating to have an intriguing mystery like this drag you along for over a dozen episodes and then flop so badly at the end. So I give Ghost Hound 3 stars. It was a suspenseful trip that hooked me on its weirdness, but it turned out to be a sorry disappointment at the end. Its 22 episodes are available in North America from Sentai Filmworks on 2 sets of 2 DVDs each, subtitled in English. There's no dub and no extras. Thanks for watching.